So anytime that I do a run at Dark Souls 3, I always, I always save Curse Rotted Greatwood for the very last. I do the same thing in Bloodborne with Cleric Beast. They're always the last bosses that I do. I go all of the DLC, both DLCs for Dark Souls 3. I'll run all the old hunters, and then I will go back and do Cleric Beast and Curse Rotted Greatwood. I don't really do that in Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. I tend to just play those. I don't really have any boss like that in Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. Something about these bosses, I like to save them for last and go back and just brutalize them. If you struggle with the Curse Rotted Greatwood, I'm sorry that you're struggling with this boss. You beat the sacks off of him. It's pretty much it. It's a very straightforward boss. I mean, I guess early game, you don't really know. Maybe it's your first Souls game and you're struggling. I get that, but you just beat the sacks off of him. Bing, bang, boom. So I don't really know why I like to save these bosses for last. I mean, maybe it just feels good to go back to an early game boss that should be punishing and just fuck him real nice. I don't know. Maybe it's in all these runs. There's usually a couple of moments that are kind of white knuckled a little bit, like maybe Medea or Gale or Orphan. Maybe it's nice to just end with a whimper and not a bang.